So this is a review of 5 useful apps. The first one is the DJI Go App. This is the standard app that you can download for free through the App Store, through Google Store. And this is just a standard app that comes with your ability to see how you're going to fly. So basically, when you connect to your device, you'll be able to see the screen. And you'll be able to see what you can view here. You've got the map, and you can toggle between there. You've got all the different camera settings, so you can go manual, auto, all the different functionalities here. You can select between camera and video, and you have all your different options underneath here as well. Whether you've got general, controller, Wi-Fi, battery, gimbal, and general with advanced settings. So this is a useful app. You can see all your flight logs as well, how many flights you've done. You can see at the bottom here all your different locations that you've shot at, and run times as well. So this is a really nice functionality. You've got the editor here. You can see video clips, you can speed them up, play them along, see how you want to do with that. You've got the social media aspect here where you can post images, and you've got your final profile here. So it's a bulk. Another good feature actually is you have tutorials. This is a really great app. You know, if you're basically new to DJI and you want to get going, this is absolutely the first app you should download. The second app that I'd like to recommend is AirMap, and this is a map where it tells you where it's safe for you to fly and where it's not safe to fly. So it defaults here. I think it's in California somewhere. You just hit the button here, and it zooms into where you are if you have your GPS enabled here. So you can see if you're in a safe zone. It lights up yellow here if it's fly with caution. If you go to another area where there's a nearby airport, it'll tell you red. It'll flash up red, and it'll denote here whether you shouldn't be flying there or not. But I like to use this. You just type in the region that you're going to, and you can just type in that you're going to a location, and it'll tell you whether you're going to encounter any issues with airspace while you're there. So this is a free app, just like the DJI Go app. It's free to use, and you can download it how you want. Another useful app is Hover, and this just gives you a breakdown of what the weather is for that day, for your location, and just gives you flight conditions. Must admit, not really used this too heavily. I just take a look to see what the wind speed is and general weather conditions for where I am before I want to set out for the day. I mean, obviously you can fly whatever the conditions you like, but it's ideal to keep them less than 10 miles an hour for wind speed. And you want to keep your visibility up, and you obviously don't want any rain. But for a free app, Hover is well worth just downloading and keeping an eye on. And just like AirMap, you access it the day of the flight. DronePan I've used very briefly. There's not going to be a great demo here. It's not connected to the camera, but basically you connect it to the camera. When you enable it, when you get up in the air, you basically can take an array of photos which are adjustable here. You can adjust this sliding scale here to the rows of the photos that you want to take, and number of rows underneath. If you don't know what each one sets, you can hit the info button here, and it allows you to adjust all the modes here. I did test this out, and for free software, you get to take all the images for free here, and then you get to export them. You have to find some software that can patch them or stitch them all together. There's some free software out there. Windows has a very popular one, I forget the name of it, But DronePan is just a way, again, free software, don't have to pay for it, where if you want to get a Pano or a kind of like 360 image, you can download this app and it'll take that image for you. If I get the time, I'll include the clip of the photo that I shot when I used it recently. I don't use DronePan anymore, I use Litchi because it includes the exact same software. It's inbuilt into the software alone. But Litchi is just like DJI Go App. You shouldn't use this if you're a beginner. You shouldn't be using this if you have some experience. But it has pretty much all the same functionality as what the DJI Go app has. It just has some extra bells and whistles that make it worthwhile for a purchase. Again, you can go in between all your settings here. It's very similar, appearance to the DJI Go app. But essentially, it does have some fun things that DJI Go app doesn't have. It has some real nice functionality here where you've got first person view. So if you have some goggles, if you have some virtual reality goggles, you can certainly initialize FPV mode, and you can put your phone into the VR goggles, and you can certainly start flying with first person vision, which is a real nice feature of Litchi. You can also do WayPoint, where you can program this pre to getting on site, which is really nice. Orbit, which is includes with DJI Go app, as well as WayPoint, but WayPoint through Litchi is more detailed. There's tons of videos on how to do that on the internet. Pano, which is like what I said about DronePan. It's why I don't really use this anymore, is because Litchi has that functionality already built into it, which is nice. I got this software, Litchi, by the way, half price when I wait for a Black Friday, so it's a technology sale there. Focus is a real nice functionality as well, and track is the big one. You have this functionality on DJI Go, but basically I'll make a video, but you can drag and select what's on the screen. So normally there's a person there, and you just highlight around them, and it will track them. A fun fact is the record video functionality. I have a separate video which goes into more details with that. But a fun aspect of this record feature is it can also record not only the screen. I have this going through iOS, iPhone, which it's very difficult to get a screen recorder for that. But you can actually record the microphone on your phone. So you can insert a microphone if you want into the screen here, into the phone, and you can record your audio at a better quality than just what I'm recording now. But this is the Litchi. There's tons of videos out there on what it can do and what it can't do. But this is just a brief overview of 5 apps that I use for my DJI drone that may be of some use to you.